there's a huge incentive for businesses to want you. You can go to almost any company, the local, gas station, for example, I don't know. Obviously, they have like an accounting department. If you shadow somebody in the accounting department, you can learn about business and finance. If you go to, JCPenney's, they have marketing people, they have all kinds of people attached to that, and those are valuable skills. And a lot of times when kids are writing their college essays, they talk about their internships. They talk about what they learned in their internships. For kids who don't really have an opportunity to be in a business environment, it teaches them sort of how to talk to adults. Now, it sounds kind of funny, but when you're a teenager, it's really easy to talk to other teenagers. It's easy to talk to teachers. It's easy to talk to parents. But sometimes when teenagers are around professional adults in suits, all of a sudden it becomes terrifying. But when you go to an internship, you get used to that. The confidence and the poise that you develop is critical. I mean, those social skills, those, the maturity, the responsibility, can pay dividends long into the future. You may come back again, so in a way it's like recruiting early some of the best and the brightest minds. So that's what I'd say as far as, getting out there.
Excellent. Now, one of the things David just told you is create your own internship. You want to do something special? You want to develop a certain skill? Great. You can do it. I don't want you ever to think, oh, I couldn't get an internship here, so I'm a failure. Go out and get an internship that you create. Sell yourself to someone. Sell yourself to the school nurse. Sell yourself to, not literally for my, I'm talking about. Okay. All right. You want to do that because what you want to do is you want to develop your skills. You also want to say, is healthcare really where I want to be? So this is a time that you're testing the waters. So let's say we'll go back to Tom Strong, economics major. Okay, when Tom was in high school, did he know that he was going to be an econ major? Did he know he was going to go to high school or to law school? Is Tom still in here? Tom, did you know when you were 16 years old that you wanted to be a lawyer? When did you find out, Tom? All right, so Tom did something. He found a reason why he wanted to be a lawyer, and then he used those skills. He said, okay, what am I going to do? I can tell you one of the things Tom did is Tom was captain of his soccer team. And was that the year of the national championships, Tom? Okay, all right, so his junior year, so now Tom's captain, he's developing his leadership on an athletic team by captaining a soccer team that went on to the Final Four, actually the national championship round in Div 3. Yeah, give him a round of applause for that. And Tom was very dedicated to that, very dedicated. But Tom said, you know what, I'm not going to be a professional soccer player. I want to go to law school. He made that decision his sophomore year when he was 20 years old. So one of the things Tom did to develop his skills is Tom actually joined the mock trial team at Loras College. And that mock trial team went on to the national championships, and Tom was part of that too. So he developed his skills the first year as a witness and then later as an attorney. And he came to LeadAmerica and he worked as a team leader in LeadAmerica. And he developed those skills. And that team leader position for Tom really was an internship. And then Tom applied to law schools. Tom went, he worked last summer, Tom worked for a judge. Tom was that paid or unpaid. And I will tell you, if you, after your first year in law school, and Tom was at the very top of his class, he got an internship. We call them, lawyers call those clerkships with the judge. And that's incredible because they usually do not go to first-year students. Even law students that graduate, they have their degree, they're studying for the bar, and let's say they're clerking for the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals or a Circuit Court of Appeals, very high in the federal level. Oftentimes they're working without pay for the connections that they make and what they learn for those judges and other lawyers that are working there. So those are two good examples of internships that have helped propel Tom.